As the government continues to complain about the budget cuts and the impact those cuts may be having on its work, the leader of the opposition, David Granger, wants the administration to understand that when it comes to issues like the national budget, there is the need for consultation with the opposition, which holds the majority in the National Assembly. Today, the opposition leader made it clear that 2013 will have to be different when the government gets set to present its budget.
The cuts were not just meant to be punitive, the cuts were meant to be curative in the sense that the People's Progressive Party now knows better that it has to prepare its financial papers and it has to do much more detailed planning before it comes to the National Assembly. As early as December last year, I invited President Ramatar to establish a tripartite budget committee. And if it has not been done, and we will do it ourselves from the floor of the National Assembly. But the 2013 budget will be subject to scrutiny by a parliamentary budget committee, and we will set that up.
Today marked the first anniversary of the Partnership for National Unity, which has brought together 10 political parties under the one umbrella. The parties went into the elections as one, and 5 of the parties are represented in Parliament under the APNU banner. On the anniversary of the formation of the APNU, officials from the parties that make up the partnership reflected on the work done and the work ahead.
APNU's task, particularly through the efforts of our parliamentary representatives here today, the Guyana Action Party, the Justice for All Party, National Front Alliance, People's National Congress Reform, and the Working People's Alliance, will be to fulfill our obligation to the nation, both through the legislative process in the National Assembly and in the country at large.
As the PNCR remains committed not just to the Partnership for National Unity, but also to work for the achievement of shared governance in this country.
To deepen the democratization and strengthen the organs of the partnership. 2, spend more time and energy in the ranks of the people where they live and work, listening to them and learning from them. And finally, to make a more deliberate and concerted effort to advance the agenda of a government of national unity.
Over the next couple of weeks, the APNU intends to continue with a number of issues in the National Assembly as it continues to set its agenda. The APNU also intends to continue to meet with and engage the Alliance for Change as together they hold a majority in the National Assembly.